Welcome back to the back nine here of the Augusta Open, Garvin Park. Got one-time deal commentary on the mics here, me, Smitty, and my buddy Lucas. Here's our leaderboard. The Grease Train leading the way at 6 down, followed by Anthony, Blaze, and Simeon, who we're watching here. This is Garvin Park, the town course here in Augusta. Tournament director Tyson Jones and the Farm Path Tour. Catch cam, Sean Ayton. The best drone operator we have, Kendra Deal. Tournament sponsor, Farm Path Tour. The City of Augusta. And Prodigy Discs. Lucas, tell us about our players.
Well, we got the returning champion, Josiah Davenport, who won at 14 years old last year. A little slow start to this tournament, but he's still within contention here. Simeon Davenport, big brother, also on the card. He wanted to take this down last year. Maybe he has a chance this year. And Discin deals coverage's own, Alexis Chaparro, playing some good golf out there as well. And then the distance thrower himself, Nolan Ramser, sponsored by Chump Chalk Proto Flight. Let's get into this, man.
Here we go. Hole 10, sponsored by One Source Technology. Hole 10, 241 feet. Man, this thing is short and right there in front of you. Most people are going to throw an Anheuser or a flick out here to the left, just hoping to not catch that downslope and go into the street. We might have some crazy lunatic that throws the hyzer off the tee pad. It's hard to tell. Nolan going with that zone. Catching enough of the flat area to stay safe. That's a pretty good shot.
Safe, circle's edge.
Lex is putting a lot more angle on his, which shortens up the distance, and parking for 2. Sim going with that same Toro he's been throwing. Little lower shot, but just as effective.
Yep, good shot there. We have 3 inside the circle. Let's see if Joe can make it 4 in a row with his Toro.
He did.
Oh, yeah.
So Nolan looks like barely inside the circle here, probably 28 feet. The good news is he's no fear of going OB.
Exactly.
That's something that's going to be a little bit in JoJo's head. Dang it. Left side miss. We don't see that too often from Nolan. It's usually up and down.
Yeah, and then you can instantly tell he was trying to correct on that. Sim, put it home.
First green on the back 9.
Yep.
Nolan's been in this spot before.
Yep, exact same putt he had to begin. But bang that one home. Took the bogey. And here is JoJo for the bird.
He is really standing over these putts a long time. You're right. I don't think he did that before.
No. So I don't know what's changed. If it's just the confidence in his putters or what it is. I do think I remember him saying he forgot his chalk bag. And he's very much a routine type of player. And so if he doesn't have that, I wonder if that's part of it. And then that one snuck through.
Left side of pull. It's going to happen. Especially we know these veterans are notorious for not being very acceptant of high, wide putts.
Yep, so he's also going to card the bogue.
I know JoJo's really particular about what his putters are, so I don't know what he's using now. I know it's always a struggle for him to find one that feels right in his hand, and with a putter, that's going to be important.
Yep.
Here we go, hole 11, sponsored by Knockwood, Santa Fe Lake. Man, this is the prettiest hole on the course.
Absolutely.
Straight down this creek, basket's up here on the incline. What's interesting is everything left of the creek is safe. So the only OB is in the creek. I saw multiple people hit trees and fall safe, and then some people hit by the basket and roll OB, so that's kind of frustrating. But throw it down here to this tree. You don't have to be up by the pin. Just along those timbers there is great. I like Alexis going with the flick shot. I think that's a good play. That's that Toro, but that's way too high.
He clips something. He's going to be on the top side safe.
100% layup zone.
Yeah. Fortunate, to be honest.
There you go. Man, that was perfect.
Yep. Just inside. And then Nolan here. Going to take that zone. Little extra angle there.
Turned a little more than he wanted, and sploosh. JoJo going with some sort of a fairway driver.
Yeah, he's going to actually go Draco here.
I don't hate it. It's not going to get turned over and follow the creek all the way down. It's going to fight out of that turn and doesn't have to throw it as hard. And look at this.
Wow.
Yeah, buddy.
Parked.
Yeah, sometimes just because you can throw a mid-range there doesn't mean it's the right shot. And I like JoJo's play. A little slower throw, able to control the angle a little bit better. It was well done. Nolan from way outside.
Yeah, you called it on Alexis's layup. Oh!
That's a good bid from way out there.
Little tappy.
That's where you want to be.
Great job there by Sim. All right. JoJo getting the bird, of course. And then Nolan after the OB.
Alexis is glad to be out of here with the 3, if I remember from last year. I think this one did.
Yeah. Yep, it did. The roll away out of bounds.
Not trying to bring back bad memories, but there we go. Hole 12. Man, this is a sneaky little devil. 280 feet. Got a hyzer around this tree. Either way, some people flick it. And the landing, you have to land it soft. If it comes in with too much zip, right down, right off the edge, right in the water. So I like a mid-range play on a flat hyzer and just let it fade and fall out of the sky.
Yeah, I'm the same way, but I was surprised to see 4 forehands.
No kidding.
Yeah. That's a good one.
Yeah, wow. I guess they're skipping away from the creek is what they like instead of us trying to get it wide enough that it doesn't skip into the creek. It's a good play. Maybe I'll have to check it out. These kids these days, Lucas.
Yeah, Toro here. It looks like
a little closer. A little closer. Here we go.
Let's see if he can get his Toro even closer. Oh, no. Further away.
And Nolan says, I'm just going to go the old crusty.
Yep, soft zone.
Stay up there.
It stayed up.
Woo!
So here we go.
This is a little knee knocker.
It is.
Uh-oh.
Sean gave him the thumbs up.
Oh, Simeon, very committed putt.
Great putt. I saved you the headache, but JoJo went straddle left, straddle right, straddle left, straddle right, and I was following him the whole way, and I was out of breath at this point.
There we go.
But made it work.
That one wanted to sneak out on him,
I
too.
know.
He may have lost it there.
Oh, he would have. And I would have been there to record it all.
Whew, right. A little softer than normal for him.
Yeah, when he gets around 8 feet and in, he does this little soft putt. I hate it.
Oh, well, here we go. These guys are great. Buy some stuff. Hole 13, 220 feet, island hole. Plays a hazard. If you don't get on the island, you just rethrow with the stroke. This has to come in as one of the easiest holes on the course. It is really, really easy. 220 feet, nothing in your way.
This is the second easiest.
72% of the field birdied it. And then, that bonus stroke on the others is what makes the difference. Doing a little birdie dance there on the tee after he threw.
Yeah, that little birdie dance, he does it actually more often than you'd expect. It's when he wants something to sit.
Are we going to see 4 flicks again?
You know it. That's a little lower.
Man, I just like putter straight at it.
Well, Smitty, you have a superpower with the way you can throw a putter straight. Not everyone can do that.
Like this. If it skips just a little. Good shot.
Yeah. And as you called it, 4 flicks. I like the shape of that one.
That's a beaut. That's a beaut.
All right. See if JoJo can get us started off. Another star frame.
Man, those look like brand new putters. They're still shiny.
Yeah, they are the Omega Big Beads. So I think that is a newer putter for him, right? If I recall.
So.
Yeah.
That's a good putt.
Yep, good putt there. That's 3 in a row now for JoJo. Just low.
Live action there.
Speaking of birdies in a row, there's 4 for Simeon here on the back. He's having a good round. And
what a trickster. Flipped it upside down and threw it in there. Look out, Brody Smith. Here we go. Hole 14, 442 feet. Just a long bomber, man. I wish it was a little bit longer. Either move the tee pad back or move the basket back here by the cedar tree. Something, because I think most people are just going to throw it out in the middle and lay up.
Yeah, this particular hole, second hardest on the course, so we go from the second easiest to second hardest.
Now, I do think these guys have the oomph to get it there, but
absolutely.
I mean, that's just a power hyzer, and That is the biggest branch I've ever seen knocked out of a tree.
That's crazy, isn't it?
That's power. Oh my God. And JoJo got this one last year on coverage.
Yeah, he did.
Little too hyzered.
Yep, and there is OB on the left there, and he's straddling the line. He's safe.
We know this dude's got the juice to get it there.
Yeah, he does. Maybe a little nose up on that one, though.
Yep, a little high, a little nose up. Easiest 3 ever, though.
Yep.
And Nolan is just looking at hyzer the whole way.
This guy going destroyer.
Pin high. That's our best look at a little bird. Oh, there we go. That's new this year.
Yeah. Little banner ad. Go to that website, use DDC, and help your disc golf game. Ooh.
That was a committed putt from way out there.
Yeah, it was. Deep circle, too.
Yeah, 60 feet.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Well, easiest 3 ever became a pretty amazing 2.
Yes, it did. I'll see how much Simeon wants of it.
He gave it a little.
He knew instantly that it was no good, though. You could see it in his face.
Oh, yeah.
That new camera working wonders.
Yeah, we can see some facial expressions.
Oh, boy. And the struggles on the green continue for the guy.
Would have liked to see Nolan's facial expression there.
I can't wait till he gets it figured out.
Yeah, he's gone to putting league. He's done well there. I think it's just something that happens earlier in a round. If he misses a couple, I think it just snowballs.
That was a good putt.
That was great. And JoJo cleaning up. And I think you know what's coming here.
Simeon's layup.
Alexis from way downtown. Boom.
Awesome.
Looking sweet. Again, this Discin Deals double take sponsored by Blue Sage Payments. Look at that way he jogs. Stick to putting.
Hole 15, par 3, 259 feet. Take an overstable fairway driver, throw it out here to the right of the telephone pole, skip it up here onto the rock island, which is just a rock island. No OB anywhere, and get your 2.
Yeah.
Or look over here left and make it harder than you need to. Weirdo.
Yeah, there is a Mando over there.
I think it's that telephone pole.
Yeah. He's asking about it now. And
Please throw the hyzer. Thank you.
He's like, you know what? If I'm having to ask this many questions.
And on the island.
Yeah. Perfect.
Throw it out here where there's no trees, or throw it over here where there's 85 branches. You pick.
What do you think about the idea of playing this as the island? Do you like that in a tournament?
I think the hole's a little bit too long for that, or the island's a little too small.
Great shot there by Simeon.
Perfect shot. I mean, you can be 12 feet from this basket and be off the island.
You're right. like on the right side there.
Yep.
That's where I end up almost every time.
Gonna take a double skip to get on. Nope, just one big one.
That was a little short.
Yeah, and those rocks make the footing so weird. Nolan is going flick.
Yeah, yes. Ati. Oh, that was almost dunked, but now he's going to have a real tester.
We need him to make one here.
Lining it up.
Yes.
There it is.
Finally, he's saying.
Yeah.
That's actually 2 good putts in a row. That last comebacker was pretty nice. JoJo with the weird footing. It's going to give out when he transfers his weight.
Yeah, this is the worst stuff to putt on.
Doesn't matter.
Nope, not when you're JoJo. It is nice to get these close-ups.
Cue up the sound effect, baby.
Okay, let's see. Do we have the star frame?
Alexis get drunk between holes? Holy cow.
That's what he said he felt like he was.
There we go. Star frame on 15.
And 16 is a change from last year. They're going the longer tee.
Yeah, this is a cool little hole. 306 feet, straight down the pipe. You can flick, you can hyzer, you can attack straight at it. It all plays. So this will be fun to see how they play this.
Yep, surrounded by the road, which is all OB.
Mid-range, we're going straight.
Yeah, putter P3X.
Cranked it over and is it fighting back? Well done.
Awesome shot. Forehand. He throws this monster. He loves this monster.
That's little early. Inside. Catch a tree.
He hated it right away.
Caught a tree root.
Yep.
And he still has a putt.
Get through there. Oh, just pulled over a little bit.
Ati again.
You know it.
Good shot.
Yep. Awesome.
Yeah, this is a rough place to be on a 300-footer.
Yeah. Can't feel good. See if he has the beans to run it.
Well, yeah. He's Joe Davenport. I don't think that was a full layup. I think it ended up as a full layup.
Yeah. Yeah, you're right. Simeon still has a look here. Another fortunate break for him. And, man, he's capitalizing on those opportunities.
Yes, sir.
And he is now double digits down.
With a few to go.
Yeah. Birdieing 6 of 7. Wow. On the back 9.
Yep. It's a good round.
Oh, no.
Dang it, man.
And Alexis here. And there's Scott Ramser. He just got done running 19 miles, he said. This guy is crazy.
Yeah, he's not even tired. Thirsty, but not tired.
Yeah, he was talking to me about his run. I told him he was razzing people on 10 and he needed to stop running.
I'm guessing that didn't slow him down. Hole 17, par 3, 242 feet. This creek plays OB. These rocks behind plays OB. And I believe any OB goes to a drop zone that's about 50 feet over to the left of where they're looking now.
Yep.
Or left of the pin.
Hate the drop zone. I like the OB. I like that the rocks are OB, though. It does make this very distance control shot.
Well, I think the drop zone's better than playing last in bounds.
Well, that's true, too.
People would just ace run it right at the rock and take a 3 at worst. At least if you throw a bad shot, you're probably 4 in it.
And Alexis parked Simeon a little short, but safe.
That's the goal. New
AVR X3.
Get up. Good shot. Seen us?
You know
Nope.
it.
Oh, was it?
It was. Good call. His redemption seen us because he threw it on 8 and it wasn't his best. And to go 11 under. Oh, he finally missed one.
Wide right.
Is he going to ruin it? Did he ruin the star frame? Because I think everyone else is pretty close.
Pretty good chance he did.
How dare you, Simeon?
Hey, man. Look at all that green on his card. I think he's earned the right to mess one up for him.
I don't want to hear it. He should have made that. All right. Nolan knocks it home, and there's Alexis' soft putt. And yeah, we got 3 of the 4, and he wants to show off. He Dimaxed this himself at work with Frozone. He's very proud of it.
Better not get fired playing with that Dimax machine.
And Hole 18, sponsored by Just Send It Disc Dives. Check Kara and her company out on Facebook.
Hole 18. What a green, man.
Mm-hmm.
Straight little pipe dream. If you cozy up to the side of this, I don't even know what this thing is. To the side of the structure, you're too close for an easy putt. If you're not cozied up to it, you've got a scary putt. There she goes. I think it's an old picnic area, maybe.
Yeah, I don't know. It is scary, especially with the wind today. Going P1
Pretty high.
here.
Got away with it, though. Maybe not.
Oh, and got a kick.
Boy, that's a rainbow into the deal for me. That's a no-go zone.
Yep. Gator here.
There we go. That's about perfect.
And Nolan going the forehand around. And
Cool.
he's right at pin high.
You don't see that too often. Most people
No.
just gut shot this thing.
Yeah, I liked it. You went with Draco. And then Sim, of course, with the Toro.
Too high.
Or is it?
Oh, my gosh.
Right into the wall. And this is a decision to make for Alexis. You're saying you're just going into the pit?
So he makes it, huh? Is that what you're trying to tell us?
I'm not saying anything. I'm just saying decisions were made.
Yeah, that thing is so high up there.
Yeah, if you get too close to this, you have to go turbo because you don't really have the room. Like with Simeon's a little closer, tucked on that wall. Oh, good putt there by JoJo. I guess he's tall enough. All right.
I do like the fact that if you hit something, you generally stay up top.
Yeah. Got it.
There we go.
Good finish there. And Alexis.
Get on top. Foot fault.
Tap it in for his par. And that is it. Round 1 in the books. Let's take a look at the leaderboard to see who we're going to see second round. And wow, talk about a flaming round for Blaze Mossmeyer. We're going to see him 12 under, 1043 rated. We'll see Simeon, Alexis, and Keenan Ford, who's tied in a 3-pack at 4th place. Woo! Make sure you all come on back. Round 2 at Knockwood is going to be a good one. We'll see you then. Take care. Bye-bye now.